Hey everybody, Clint from Chase Smallcraft. So a couple videos ago, I basically went through the CNC machine and I thought it'd be interesting to look at what I'm cutting. Let's turn around and take a look. So last video I described X, Y, and Z axes, and so essentially the kind of cutting that's happening here is pretty much two-dimension, but we would actually call it 2.5D, which means there's X and Y coordinates to get these perimeter cuts. These are planks for a Francois Vivier jewel. But there's also Z action going on, and it's two things here. So we need to go down to what you're looking at here is the spoil board. And the spoil board is ultralight MDF. It's sacrificial, so you could see some super light cuts. So the bit is cutting through the material and into the spoil board 0.005 of an inch. That's it. And it shouldn't go any more. Don't want it to go any less. So the spoil board is highly important. It'll get these kerfs in it more and more and more, and then we'll clean this off with a surfacing bit, which is a large bit that, let's see if I could find it here. Can't find it. I'll show that in a different video. It looks something like this. So it's this is a small one. All right, and so the other aspect of the cutting of these planks is these scarf joints. So these are interlocking scarf joints. I call them NC scarfs. They're not my invention, but this particular configuration is. It's essentially a dovetail joint that's blind, so you can only see it on one side. So here's a quick look here at one. So that's what you see on the outside, and then that's on the inside. So the bit has to go down basically 1/3 of the thickness and then 2/3 of the thickness of the particular plywood that's being cut. In this case, it went down about 1/4 inch, 0.25 for this pocket, and about, I think it was 0.15, a little more than 1/8 for this pocket. That has to be dialed in to, a few thousandths of an inch tolerance so that we get a really nice fit here. We want it almost flush. And we also need a really good fit in the XY direction so that this interlocks, because what we have to do is the builder is going to take this plank and glue it here at the scarf, and then this 20-foot long plank has to be exactly to shape with no movement in this joint. It's got to be very, very tight.